I'm here at Pokemon Go Fest 2017. Don't recognize any of the Pokemon. You're from Pokemon, right? Are you a Pokemon? You from Pokemon? No! Are you a Pokemon? You're not, I can tell. Shit. So that was a couple of days ago. I went to the Pokemon Festival. Nothing that good happened yesterday. And that brings us to today. So I think I'm gonna have every one of these vlog titles have a question mark at the end. It's very alluring. When I was at university, I studied journalism for a little while. One of the things we learnt about was if there's a question mark at the end of a headline, generally the headline isn't true. Because if it was true, it would be a statement and they wouldn't have to put a question mark at the end. It's kind of a tricky way of getting away with a little bit of slander. For example, if there was a headline that was like, Donald Trump, huge dinosaur monster, question mark. The article might go on to say, oh, we looked into it and he's not a dinosaur monster. But what readers remember is the fact that Donald Trump was linked to being a dinosaur monster in that headline. That's what sticks with them, not whether it was true or not. So that's what I'm gonna do with my titles from now on, I think. I was just hanging out with some dudes and their dogs by the river that I met on the way home from the playground. Jacob and Gomez and I can't remember the other guy. Anyway, they were just talking to me, talking about the dogs, talking about my shirt. Anyway, as I was leaving, one of them, he goes, hey, what's your name again? I was like, it's Scott. And he's like, hey Scott, you've got friends. It was kind of felt good. Like, I'm not saying I love these guys, they were cool dudes. But I'm not gonna like be their best friends, but it was like a nice thing to say. I don't know, really like, it's like a strange thing to say, but it was nice. I reckon I would have been a really good pirate, that's just, I'm being honest. One of my #1 fears is sharks. I'm very, very scared of sharks. But that would have made me a better pirate, because it'd be even more motivation to not F up and let the ship sink. I don't want to be with the sharks in the water. Someone that's not scared of sharks, and who's brave, well they would be like, if the ship sinks, I don't care. I don't care about sharks. Me, I'm like, no, this ain't sinking. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this ship afloat. So it's actually better that I'm scared. I'm actually better than someone that's really brave. It's better to have someone who's scared like me.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the tree.
One of my favorite YouTubers, Wheezy Waiter, recently put up a vlog and he was making a cup of tea. And when he was pouring the water, the little tabby thing from the end of the tea bag, this thing, it fell in. That never happens to me and I'll show you why. What you do is you put the tea bag in, this little thing hangs outside, you put it around like that, then you wrap it under itself. Now it's attached. It can't fall in. Pour, 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 pour. Nothing can happen. I don't even want that. I think I'm just gonna make a coffee instead. Oh, the coffee's gross as well. In my last vlog, I did this little talk about how I liked eating, especially after I've done something really physically straining and it makes me super hungry and eating's really good. I also talked about the fact that meal times is a weird concept. Like, every person on earth has radically different amounts of physical activity and energy output, but for some reason we're all meant to have 3 meals at roughly the same time every day. It's stupid. One of the things I said was, it's kind of like if you decided you were just going to put a bunch of petrol into your car every day at 10 o'clock. You wouldn't do that because some days you might not drive at all. Sometimes you drove only like, I don't know, a mile. You judge how much petrol you need to put in and when based on how much you've driven. But for some reason it's not the same with eating. People are just like, well, it is 12 o'clock. I haven't really moved from the couch, but I should probably eat another meal. Anyway, someone in the comments left some pretty thought-provoking stuff. One thing he said was, well, people use energy just sitting still and cars don't. That's a good point. Another thing he said was, if I waited for my car to get hungry, I'd be pushing it. That got me thinking a lot. When is a car hungry? Would you say a car only gets hungry when it's like half a tank or a quarter tank? You wouldn't say a car is hungry when it gets to empty, because that's the human equivalent of being dead, right? You've completely used your energy to the point where you can't physically move at all. That's dead. That's beyond hungry. So when do humans become hungry? I don't think humans would ever let themselves get to half a tank of energy. I don't think humans really duck below, people in the Western world at least, I don't think we really duck below 80% of our energy before we think we're hungry and need to eat again. What does hungry even mean, really? Technically, anywhere that's not full, you're hungry because you need more energy to reach full. I don't know. Is there even a full? I don't know. Good comment, guy, Stephen. That's the end of the vlog, actually, as well. I got nothing else to do.